Greetings, my friends. It's Denise again with Denise's Dancing Paintbrush, and I've got another watercolor, but this one's really quick and really simple. I bought a brand new brush, one of those brushes with the water held in it that you can take on a trip, and it's just handy dandy. So I took my plate, I drew a circle around my piece of paper, and I am drawing leaves with 2 strokes. Just simple 2-stroke leaves. I wanted to test this brush out to see if it's going to be any good. The 2-stroke leaf is one where you just hold down the brush and pull it up so it's got a little point at the end, and then you leave the middle blank, so implying a vein down the middle of the leaf. And you can see I'm sort of mixing the paint as I go. I have a hooker green and a Prussian blue sitting next to each other, and I kind of mix the blue-green together. I also have the yellow there, so I can make a lime type green, and also a yellow ochre, so I can make more of an olive looking green. And using all of these, a little here, a little there, so that my leaves aren't all the same color. Nothing is exactly the same, even on the same tree. So it makes sense to mix up your greens. So I'm painting a little wreath around my pencil line that I drew around my circle. I like to use a ceramic plate for my palette. That way I can mix my colors in the center. I've got them sitting up on the rim, and I don't know, it's easier to wash out a glass plate than those plastic ones that you buy. And this is pretty cheap. I got it at the dollar store, so why not? So you can see these leaves are pretty fast, and then after I paint the leaf, I actually draw in a little bit of a stem. I think this brush is pretty nice. It's going to work for me. I can use the fine point to get little thin lines. I can use the thickness of it to press down and get thicker leaves and thicker strokes. Yeah, it'll make a nice travel brush. I also wanted to see how long does the water actually last in the little water reservoir you've got there in the handle of the brush. It was pretty reasonable, about $6, I think. A little more than I wanted to spend, but in the end I think I really like it, and it's going to work for me very well. Yeah, I start getting carried away with one shade of green and then realize, oh, it's starting to all look too similar. And I never stay within the circle. I like to let my leaves sort of escape hither and yon the way living things actually do. They don't stay in a uniform composition. They like to be random. Been doing a lot of work lately on my book cover, digital painting, and it makes my hand very tired. So I have to take a break and do something else for a little while. Doing this voiceover gave me something else to do that does not use my hand. Now at this point I've completed the circle, but I want to look it over and go back and add a few more leaves here and there, just to create balance, just to make sure I didn't overpower the thing with one shade. And then I decided to add a few little red berries. I just love red next to green. There's something about it. It looks really great. So there it is, my finished wreath. I hope you enjoyed watching me do this, and I hope you do subscribe and come again, because these are fun for me. I hope they're fun for you. Bye now.